So, question, have you guys ever been to a flea market on a dirt road in the middle of Tijuana, Mexico? Well, if you haven't, I'm here to show you guys, and hopefully I find some great stuff. So here we go. This is Retro Finds Worldwide. Okay, so right now I'm going to cross into Tijuana, and the first thing I do is park at the parking lot here on Virginia Avenue, and it's really easy to cross. So I'll show you guys how right now. So the first thing you want to do is walk along this street. You're going to see the outlets on your left, and you're going to cross the street. Once you cross the street, you'll see the outlets on your right with the money exchange right there in the corner. And then keep going all the way until the end. You're going to see a gate. The gate says to Mexico. Walk right through the gates and past the turnstiles. After the turnstiles, you'll see the El Chaparral sign. This is the border. Walk along this corridor all the way to the end, and you're going to see immigration and customs. Once you pass that with your passport, you're going to come out the Tijuana side and follow signs to Tijuana. Basically, you follow the group of people. Everybody knows where they're going. Just follow them up the ramp. It's going to do a little turn, and then on top of the ramp, you're going to come right back down. Once you come right back down, you're going to see signs to Tijuana and another set of turnstiles, and you'll be in Mexico officially. And once you're there, you're going to see the little taxi dock, and you're going to see this big Mexico Tijuana sign, and that'll indicate that you're in Mexico and you're ready to go. So the flea market I decided to go to this day was called Salvatierra. I'm going to put it right below on the screen here. And basically this is the Thursday flea market, or sobre ruedas, like they call it here. They basically have one every day, and as you can see, there's toys, and there's going to be video game stuff, and basically every day is a new flea market. So I was happy I was able to catch at least one this week. So here we are, Salvatierra. You can see it's a dirt road, and it's pretty interesting to see and walk through, because it's really bumpy, and people set up wherever they can here, and it's blocks and blocks of flea market. It's really awesome. I have found some stuff here in the past, and I'm hoping to find some stuff this time as well.
¿Cuánto por la consola?
¿La qué?
La consola, Xbox.
¿Esta?
Sí.
1500.
1,500 pesos. That's about $75 US. I'm not really sure what they're going for these days on Xbox 360, but I don't know.
¿Cuánto por los juegos?
30 pesos, that's about $1.50 for these PS2 games. So I will be picking up all three. Nothing too crazy title wise, but when you can pick up a game for $1.50, that's always a plus. And it's a good start to the day. Try to start buying some stuff to get the good karma going. And moving on, I see some Game Boy stuff. There's a DS, and I see, this lady had a Game Boy Advance. She said she was gonna fill up her little tarp there later on with more stuff. I guess her husband wasn't there yet, so I was gonna come back to that and then probably pick up some stuff if it was good enough. This guy had a bunch of stuff electronic wise. Here's some video games, nothing too crazy, so I did pass on it. But he had guitars. He had the iRig. I was actually looking for an iRig, but we couldn't come to an agreement on price. I'm just seeing the usual stuff: Xbox 360, the Wii stuff. Nothing that's really catching my eye so far, but it's always a good time to come here and check out what they have. I've always done well in TJ. So this Gremlins 2 I did pick up. I think it was $7 US from a reseller too. This guy was selling 50 peso video games, so I checked that out. 50 pesos is about, I don't know, something like $2.50, something like that, maybe $3. But I have a few of the Wii Fit pads, the boards, so I did pick up a Wii Fit. I might need one more. And here there were more PS2 games. I wasn't really sure what was what, and I didn't have cell service to check, so I was kind of going off of memory and just what I know about PS2 games. So I didn't really pick up much here, but as you can see, the titles, they were pretty decent for 50 pesos. Here's some Nintendo DS stuff. Like I said, nothing that caught my eye. Here's another stand with a Wii Fit. I actually picked those up. Those two were 25 pesos each. So I did pick those up because like I said, I have a few Wii Fit boards. And I'm going to be pairing those up and putting them up for sale. Here's a reseller with a bunch of games that were just beat up. If you look at the NES games on the right, those labels are beat up. The sun, probably even the rain has affected them. Just really beat. And I passed on those because it's not really, I don't want to go through all those games just to look at ugly labels. And by this point, I'm lost. I don't know where I am in this flea market. It's just way too big. But I have found some stuff, and if you guys saw anything that I should have picked up, let me know. Here's a couple NES games, nothing too crazy. Shadowgate was cool, but the label was a little ripped, a little torn. And the usual sports titles for the PS2. Back at that guy that had some stuff that was gonna be arriving soon. I see this N64. It's a little dusty, needs a little cleaning. He sold this to me for $20, and I did pick up a Gameboy Advance for $12. So pretty good purchases, nothing too crazy. And after some tacos, I'm ready to show you guys what I found. Alright, so the first item is the PS2 games that I picked up, Suzuki one and a Riding Spirits. I picked those up for 30 pesos each, which is $1.50 each. Up next, I found the Wii Fit. That was a 50 peso one, and then the Wii Fit Plus with the Wii Fit, those are 25 each, so 100 pesos there. And those will be paired up with my Fit boards. Found Gremlins 2 for $7. Here's a copy of Pinball for NES that I found for 50 pesos. Up next is the Game Boy Advance that was sold to me for $12. It's in pretty good condition. And along with that, it was the N64 with the yellow controller. And that was the same vendor, so he sold me this for $12, and he sold me the N64 for $20. So not a bad purchase there. It's the yellow N64 controller with all the cables. And that's it for my Tijuana finds, guys. I know it wasn't a lot, but if you saw something I didn't pick up that I should have, let me know. And as always, I thank you guys so much for watching. Even though we didn't pick up a lot of stuff this trip, we're gonna get them next time. I'll be heading to Bogota, Colombia. And then I'm going to head to Costa Rica. So I will see you guys in the next episode, whether it's this country or another.